Hello and greetings. I just muted me and I messed up the entire intro. Anyways, we're just gonna act like don't know why it keeps doing that. It's like just fiercely determined to ruin my live stream here. Anyway, hello? Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. This is pissing me off. Okay. So I'm gonna try not to touch it, but it's probably gonna come undone 85 times. So what keeps happening, that little error that likes to creep up on me at the last second, is the fact that my microphone cord's loose. I know that. I understand that. And that it goes unloose, and then every time it like disconnects from my microphone input, it literally jacks up the input on my computer. And then when I plug it back in, it's connected to a different input. So it's kind of crazy. Okay, I got one viewer. So, oh, and it's myself. How great. Okay. So I'm going to make sure I'm up and running before I start to blabber and go on about things. Okay, cool. It's working. It is splendidly. It's working superlatively. Yes, superbly. So, I requested. I cannot do camera on here because my computer does not have a camera. So you're just gonna have to bear and go with the voices. So it is showing I'm watching here twice, which I'm not. Okay, I don't know what that's about. It's saying Wyatt Tomlin is watching twice. So if you're in the comment section, let me know how you feel. If you're going into this night with a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of hope and a lot of high spirits. So as you know, I'm Wyatt Tomlin. Hopefully you would know. I am a content creator. I was a former podcaster type guy. I like to make an election analysis videos discussing predictions. I'm very election politic oriented. I have very, very staunch beliefs of my own. I'm very passionate about a lot of issues, including abolishing ICE, making healthcare affordable and accessible to everyone, regardless of zip code or job or wealth. I believe in closing the wealth gap in America by funding resources in lower class communities that they need, and holding the rich and elites accountable. So that's a little summary of what I support. Sorry, you're just faced with this kind of shitty image of me, this gaudy little image of me that I took very last minute because I didn't want it just to be a floating icon of nothingness. So yeah, it looks like somebody else is watching, but it's probably me somehow, even though I only have one. Oh, there's only just one person watching. So if this video gets any attention at all, hopefully it does, the primary elections that I'm so fixated on are actually occurring in about 8 minutes, 8 minutes approximately. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my feed. If I don't even remember how to do this, but like, yeah, I'm just going to try. I don't know how to do it. So we're going to just bear with me, little technical issues. Share screen. There we go. Share screen. I would like to share this site. Okay. So cool. Okay, we're on that screen so it can see all of my tabs. So right now, obviously, here's the Senate election primary, and obviously I knew freaking Graham's sister was going to win this primary because obviously it's the Trump appointed candidate, and everybody reigns fealty to whoever Donald Trump anticipates or endorses in any election. That's how it always was, ever since he's been abducted into politics. And there's very rare cases and occasions where somebody who wasn't endorsed by Trump gets the full backing and support of the Republicans in the primary process. But that usually boils down to one like simple metric and scenario, and that's the person that Trump didn't endorse isn't actually anti-Trump. They just didn't get the Trump endorsement because Trump can only endorse one person. But we've seen instances like blanking on the name right now, like the current Republican running for governor in the state of Georgia in the open governor's election in Georgia. He's a corrupt person, Rick Jackson. He's a private healthcare executive, which tells you pretty much everything you need to know. He's got about 99 times the amount of funding as his Democratic opponent in the race, Keisha Lance Bottoms, a former, I believe it was former Biden appointee in his cabinet and his secretary of something. She did a great job at with Atlanta. She helped lower property taxes she helped get resources accumulated to the state without raising taxes, which is very, very hard to do. Anyways, you can kind of see the little thing on my screen. I kind of got a headache now. I don't know why, but not a normal headache. My head feels weird. Half of my head, like half of my brain, feels kind of strange, which is nothing new. It's kind of the same kind of skepticism I've had with my cognitive health, my brain. I'm kind of like a, what do you call it? My dad always calls me it. I'm trying to think of what it's called, a hypochondriac, where I think something's wrong with my head every single time I have any type of discomfort in my head. I think I have a brain tumor or something, which I kind of agree with. I agree with my dad. I shouldn't over-exaggerate and jump to conclusions. Anyways, I don't really care about this. What we're actually looking forward to is this primary in particular, the Minnesota Senate U.S. primary for the Democrats. I am super stoked for this, super excited, super thrilled, and I am very, very much hoping for Peggy Flanagan to win this. Polls close in about 4 minutes. We can watch the Republicans. I'm kind of curious to see who they will end up uniting behind and trying to pit up against the Democrats. We know that Minnesota is not really competitive on any level. It was competitive in the early 2000s and late 2000s, but it is not anymore. In fact, the last time it voted for a Republican in a statewide elected position was in 2006, which was ironically a Democratic wave year. Very, very strong Democratic turnout and support. Democrats did very good across the board, all across the country, with the exception of Minnesota, because Tim Pawlenty, he was a former presidential candidate and obviously the governor. He got reelected that year. So it's interesting to see Minnesota's politics. It's not as blue as some people surmise and as some people blow it off to be. It could very much be competitive if Republicans actually put down a reliable candidate that didn't suck up to Donald Trump, his establishment policies, and actually backed away from the kind of horrific approach on various different issues he's taken. I mean, the majority of us can say with absolute conviction and certainty that Donald Trump is a wretched, horrible president. Republicans, independents, Democrats, any like-minded individual can acknowledge that this presidency is not turning over well, even for those who voted for him, and especially those who voted for him. So, Billy Nord, I believe I'm saying that right. He's not going to win, obviously, because nobody knows him. He's just like a random candidate, and so are these other miscellaneous candidates that don't even have they don't even have an effigy of an icon right next to them. That's how unknown they are and arcane they are from the public eye. And I'm so upset about this. There's literally nobody watching. I'm gonna do a little thing on TikTok to just promote my video. Okay. I also got a video uploading at the same time on TikTok about this particular election. So yeah, it might take a while. I'm gonna do a story anyways. Hello, everyone. It's getting lonely over here. I am live on YouTube, actually, right now, I'm going to be going over the Minnesota Senate Democratic primary. I'm going to be watching the results live and reacting to it with my additional commentary. I'll be quiet if you guys want me to, but please join me. I'm feeling very, very isolated and kind of just alone here because there's literally nobody watching my stream. I'm just talking to myself. But please make sure you tune in and go to my YouTube channel, Wyatt Tomlin, and watch this live. If you're interested in politics, that's another reason to get to hop on this stream. So thank you. Okay, hopefully that'll do enough. I left it there. Cool. Okay, we'll take that. We'll upload that to my story. It's not going to get as many views as it hello. This is gonna be hard to get used to. It's gonna be really, really, really frustrating and aggravating if this freaking camera goes off or this freaking microphone goes off every freaking millisecond. Okay, so who's the other person watching? I'd love to interact with you, maybe invite you onto the stream. Who knows? But yeah, I'm curious who this other individual is. Even if they're part of my family and they don't want to be on the stream, please just kind of hint at who you are. Just say, hey, Wyatt, or something like that, so I can get a general understanding of who. Oh, and also there's many other primaries regarding statewide elections here in Minnesota, like Secretary of State, Attorney General. I'm not sure if there's any incumbents. Yes, there is an incumbent for the Secretary of State election. Let's see about the Attorney General. Because obviously Democrats have the upper hand, so there's going to be, there's an incumbent for both of these. I don't know why Tina Smith didn't run. She's a great senator. She stands up to Trump. She's very good in the resistance kind of category, but I mean, I don't know why she decided to step aside. This is like her second term, and we've seen that from a lot of different people, from Republican or Democrat. We've seen Mitt Romney step aside. We've seen Rob Portman step aside. We've seen Pat Toomey step aside, and these were only after 2 terms. But keep in mind, I hope you can be accustomed to the fact that obviously senators get 6 years for one single term. So I guess 12 years was too much for them, I guess. So yeah, has it really been 12 years? No, actually, hold up. Let me check on a separate tab. You guys can't see it, but I'm actually pretty sure that Tina Smith's just had her first term. Like, yeah, she replaced Al Franken. She was elected in a special election in 2018 by 10%, and she was hold on. Yeah, what? Yeah, and she was reelected in 2020, just 2 years later, because it was a special election. Yeah, 2020, and she won by 5%, so it was a margin cut in half. And yeah, so okay. Oh, also, I wish I could show you on my camera, but I'm just gonna look it up on Facebook and show you the DMs for itself. Just to show you a little insight of what I've been doing. How do you get this larger? Can you do it? No, you can't, can you? Should I call this person? If anybody watches this, okay, hold on. I'm gonna change this output real quick. I'm gonna change. Oh crap! I got rid of it. Okay, share screen, Facebook. There we go. Okay, so if you guys remember this guy, Marcus Anderson, one of my political buddies a while ago, we kind of, got into disputes and stuff like that, mostly because I was a satire idiot back then that had no clue what he was talking about and said some really vulgar and offensive things, like a crazy person who doesn't have their prefrontal cortex developed like I didn't. I very much matured since then, and this guy kind of went along with Republicans and made fun of me a little bit, which is well-deserved, actually, back then. He's a progressive Democrat. He's also hoping for Peggy Flanagan to win. So if you don't remember him, then you haven't been with me for this long to see the kind of progress and the evolution of this. But this is the DM that I sent him, a very kind-hearted message saying, "Hey Marcus, I'm going to be live on my YouTube channel, the same one as before Wyatt Tomlin, to watch the U.S. Senate results and discuss if you want to join. I'm glad to invite you. I will be starting the live stream a little before 8, which is exactly what I did, and it's now that time. So chances are he's not going to join. And it's one of two reasons. Well, obviously, he can't see the message, so that's the main reason, because he cannot see. He never read it because he doesn't check his stuff as frequently. And the main reason, why the centerpiece behind that, the backstory behind that, I think he lives in Minnesota. So I'm assuming he's probably at the Peggy Flanagan watch party, if I had to imagine. This guy's a big supporter of Peggy Flanagan, big supporter of hers and her ambitions to running for the Senate seat and winning this Democratic primary. I wouldn't put it past him if he was actually attending the watch party that she's holding, because every candidate has a headquarters where they watch the results and are on edge and nail biting, and when they win, they give a victory speech, an acceptance speech, otherwise known as, or they give a concession speech where they concede the election. In most cases, we've of course had that big that fluke from 2020 where the Orange Menace, who is still in politics, believe it or not, 10 years later, he was the big exception, the big outlier in this situation. He did not concede, obviously, when it was a free and fair election. So yeah, the United States has free and fair elections. It is a show. It's all for show. It's all performative for Republicans to want to pass the SAVE Act, which very much hammers on people's ability to vote. And it restricts people's access to getting out to the polls, particularly women who have remarried. It wants to show birth certificate. I mean, can you find your birth certificate in your house? I guarantee you cannot. Most people don't even know where that's at, let alone to bring it to the polls to proof of identification. I mean, really think of the chaos and the craziness and the turmoil that is going on the right now in our country, and is being inflicted on by the right in this country. The left can't be blamed anymore for anything that's happening. I mean, there's censorship of news outlets. Freaking Jimmy Fallon. There was a big thing where Trump colluded with some channel director to get rid of Jimmy Fallon. I mean, we're seeing everything that Republicans said they once were and Trump supporters said they once opposed, and we're seeing that right now. Oh, there's going to be no new wars. We're in a war. We have high inflation and gas prices, and it was high under Biden because of COVID, because of the consequences of COVID and the reverberations after COVID. Because if you see a once-in-a-century pandemic, there's going to be high prices. But Donald Trump actually went out of his way to start a war and cost us more money for gas and inflation. They said they were against censorship, but I just discussed that earlier. Donald Trump is partaking in the biggest censorship operation in modern history. I mean, just everything. Lowering your taxes. He's raised taxes. I mean, the only promise that he's really made is mass deportations. And people disapprove of him in that factor. That's one of his best performing factors, but people still disapprove of that. And that's literally the only promise that he kept. He was truthful about deporting as many people as he could. He did say some of the quiet part out loud, that he was wanting to be a dictator, a crazy totalitarian tyrant to lead this country. And another thing is, he claimed, this is another thing where you can say, oh, he lied about this too, because he also said that he would be deporting the criminals in our country. Well, first off, you're going to have to turn yourself in, Donald. I don't know what better way to put that for you, but you're going to have to turn yourself in if we're really going to be fulfilling that promise of deporting the criminals in this country, because Donald Trump is a criminal in this country. So, anyways, okay. Oh, we got the first results in. Let's switch here. Yeah, I never claimed to be good at this, so don't attack me. Why am I talking to myself? Like, am I so boring that nobody has to watch me? Angie Craig's leading with less than 1% of the vote in. This is not really surprising. It's just less than 1%. This does not determine the outcome. And we have more votes from the Republicans than we do the Democrats right now. We have over 0%, and then we have just a goose egg here. So, wow, look at this. Look at the difference. 800,000 people participated in the Republican and the Democratic primary, and only barely even not even clinching on to 500,000. That's like almost double the amount of Democrats that participated in the primaries, at least in terms of voting in the Senate primaries, than Republicans. That is staggering. That really shows you something. That really shows that we've got a lot of momentum. So this is big. This is big. Okay. Okay, we got one county in. Yeah, she's probably going to win the Republican primary. Honestly, I think Mike Lindell's going to win the governor's primary because he's endorsed by Trump. So that's the only reason why he has a shot. So let's go to that. Of course, there's nothing in. But people have been saying that she's going to win. She hasn't led in a single poll, but for some reason she's had a big surgence in support, and she's the front runner in many different standards and people's opinions. But I think Mike Lindell's going to pull it off. And this is from the perspective of an election predictor, which I identify with. I do not like Mike Lindell, obviously. I'm not a Republican. So I'm more fascinated on the Democratic primaries in these cases. We already know who's going to win and for the governor's race. Obviously, the current sitting senator, Amy Klobuchar, is going to take control of the governorship. She's gonna vanquish. She's gonna demolish Lindell or whoever the Republican is. She's gonna demolish them. She's super popular in the state. She's got a huge name recognition. Oh, they should have called it. They literally should have called this election. She not even 0% of the votes in, and she's already got 100% of the vote. I mean, it doesn't get more surreal than that. Yeah, just come on, NBC. Just call the election for Amy Klobuchar. Like, there shouldn't even be a single vote in. Like, there should be one vote that's cast. And no matter who it is for, they should call the election for Amy Klobuchar. Because, I mean, like, she's literally the only Democrat that people know in this race. I mean, I don't even know who this is or this. No disrespect towards these guys. They're probably running very credible campaigns, and, we agree on most things. But Amy Klobuchar, she's gonna wipe the floor with. Yeah, I love Amy Klobuchar. She's a great Midwesterner, a DFLer. She's very good, very good. Somewhat moderate, a little moderate for me, but she's a good person overall. She's a good candidate. We agree on a lot more things than we disagree on. And she's against Trump, so that's good. But apparently, she's seeking to take a break from federal politics and focus on state politics. So, I've always wondered what it's like to be a politician and be elected to the Senate, and knowing that you can serve as long as you can on the Senate, and then retire, like take the ability and take the initiative to retire and give that up for just an 8-year term as governor. So basically, after these 8 years, Amy's done. I mean, she could have served on the Senate until she dies. But she chose not to. She chose to step down and run for governor instead, where she only is confined to an 8-year tenure, an 8-year term, or 8-year limit, and only 2 terms, which she'll probably get 2 terms. But yeah, I just kind of find that fascinating that people do that. So yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something really cool, but I forgot. I forgot what I was going to say. It's okay. I'll remember it as the live goes on, hopefully. Uh-oh. Okay. There was loading for a second. Why is nobody watching me? I'm kind of upset. Okay. Is it posted in my story? Only one person saw it. Bruh. Okay. I'm putting it on my Instagram story, too. Okay, let's do this. Or should I just go live on Instagram? I don't even know. I probably would get more traction. Literally nobody's watching. Like, before it showed me, but it's not even showing myself. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Get this settled out. No. I gotta hold down the button. Yeah, I do. I gotta hold down the button. I don't even know how Instagram works, and I've had it for 3 years. Hello, everyone. It's kind of getting lonely over here. I'm live on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Wyatt Tomlin. There's literally nobody watching it right now, which is kind of odd. It's live. It's on, like I said, on YouTube, and I'm going over the U.S. Senate Democratic primary in the state of Minnesota. I'm watching the votes, the totals come in, I'm tabulating the votes, and I'm just having my general commentary. And I was going to have an interaction with my viewers, but there's nobody watching. So if you could spread this to everyone you possibly know that's interested in politics or anything like that, and just tell them to go on this Wyatt Tomlin YouTube channel and watch my live. It'll be popping up. It'll be flashing. It's not hard to miss. Hello, everyone. It's kind of getting lonely over here. I'm live on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Wyatt Tomlin. There's literally nobody watching it right now, which is kind of... Okay. I made my video. On, like I said, on YouTube, and I'm going over... Give me a second. I might not be talking for a second because I'm trying to get this settled out. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I figured there'd be so much more people watching. Okay, who's watching? It says I'm watching now. Oh yeah, that's right, because I am watching. Okay. Put this in here. I'm watching the votes. The totals come in. I'm tabulating the votes, and I'm just having my commentary. I'm posting that. Okay, so now it's back to nobody. Hopefully you can hear me, okay? Is something wrong with my channel? Like, is the outreach is not pouring to as many different demographics as it used to be? I don't know. It's probably because I don't post, and this has been a ghost channel for like half a year. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the Wisconsin primaries. I'm also interested in those. And you may think that because I'm a progressive, I endorsed, what's her name? I forget her name now for some reason. Francesca Hong, which I do not. I strongly advise Wisconsin voters to vote against Francesca Hong and vote for David Crowley. Number one, she cannot be elected. She will not be elected. I hate to say this. She will not win a general election. And if she wins, which she probably will, she's 99% likely to win this primary because of the progressive resurgence and the progressive, just the progressive surge in our Democratic Party. But the unfortunate part about that is the fact that she's just not going to win a general election. She's seen as too far left. She's had some, and the second reason is because she's had some past scandals and controversies of many things she said. She's even railed against Thanksgiving, for God's sakes. So I find that very unprofessional, unprecedented, and just it shouldn't be someone who's leading the state. But I would support her over a Republican any day of the week. But I'm hoping that David Crowley wins the governor's primary in the Democrats. It's gonna be a major upset if that happens. But unlike Minnesota, I don't think that Republicans can vote in the primary, because in case you didn't know, Minnesota, just like Michigan, holds an open primary contest where Republicans and independents and non-affiliated Democratic voters can actually vote in the Democratic primary without being registered as a Democrat. I'm going to look that up to see if they actually have that. And I'm going to stop the screen to share my screen. I'm going to actually look this up to see if they have that. Can Republicans vote? No, I said that too early. Can Republicans and independents vote in the Dem primary in Wisconsin? I spelled that freaking crappy. There we go. AI, which it probably won't even give me a direct answer because it's a piece of shit. Yep, it's a piece of shit, like I said. Okay, so we're going to go to good old Chat GPT. which I usually don't normalize supporting because it's very bad for the environment and stuff. But, you know, it helps with a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I'm against data centers, 100%. Are you freaking me? Are you friggin'? Okay, I'm going to have to stop sharing my screen to not expose my details. Okay. So I'm going to log into my freaking account, which I literally am logged in already, but it logged me out for some reason. So yeah. Okay, now we're going to ask the question again after I start to share the screen again. Okay, cool. Copy and paste. Bam. I love how ChatGPT just gives you a concise, clear answer. Oh, so they do have an open primary. So, in that case, who knows? Francesca Hong could possibly lose after all. It's very unlikely, but it could happen. They said the same thing about Abdul, and I thought he was going to win by freaking 20 points. I made a prediction the same day and thought Abdul El-Sayed was going to defeat Haley Stevens by 20 points in the Democratic primary. You know how much he won by? Not even 2 points. So they underestimated Haley Stevens' support by a mile. It was crazy how much they miscalculated her performance. I don't know why. I know why she performed so good. It's because Republicans can vote, and they voted for her. They did not want Abdul, but he won still, so that's good. But doesn't mean that it was a big victory, because it wasn't. Oh my gosh, we're leading so far with. But I shouldn't be celebrating because there's not even a fourth of 1% of the vote in. So okay. So we got one county for each candidate in the Republicans, and one county for each candidate. Two counties for Flanagan, Peggy Flanagan, and one county for the APAC. What do you call it? APAC bootlicker. I'm hoping she doesn't win. I really don't like Angie Craig. I really don't. I think she's such a fake politician. I really, really do. I just do. I think she's what's problem with the kind of traditional politics in our country. I would vote for her over Republican, but obviously I don't even live in Minnesota, so. But Flanagan is such a good freaking person. She's a good politician, public servant. She has such a good vision. She's so talented, Peggy Flanagan. So I'm super, super hopeful that she will win this primary. But the votes are coming in awful slow, so we might be here for a while. But let's look at Wisconsin, right? Let's do that. Wisconsin. Yeah. Oh, Crowley's leading. I like to hear this. I like to see it. I like to see this. Ooh. Oh, and there's 5% of the vote in, too. Holy crap. Oh, he might actually win. People might actually be taking the scandal seriously so we can avoid another Graham Plattner. Because, let's be clear, if Francesca Hong wins this primary, it's going to be another Graham Plattner. I can't speak. It's going to be another Graham Plattner because she has so many controversies that are already in the public's eye. Just imagine if she's the freaking candidate and the freaking nominee for our party. They're all going to come out against her because there's so many things that she said in the past that are just unsettling. It just doesn't sit right with you. Okay. Oh my gosh, my freaking... Ooh, this pisses me off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Marcus Anderson, otherwise known as Malarkey Destroyer. That's a reference from Biden, by the way. Malarkey Destroyer on TikTok. He hasn't seen my DM yet. Chances are he won't. Should I call him? Like, should I actually call him? Would that be rude to just call somebody that you haven't talked to in like 3 years and ask them if they can come on? Okay, so this is the results so far. Why the fuck am I not getting any views? What? Like, seriously, this is a problem. I'm not getting any views. This is seriously disheartening to me. This is really, really sad. Okay? And it's just disparaging that YouTube likes to censor my content. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, obviously the Democrats that are in line, that are sitting on... Yeah, they're going to win. Yeah. Hopefully my video of eating chili and talking about the crucial Senate primary here in Minnesota, hopefully that'll do some good. Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. I need to go on my threads and tell people to watch because I got a new threads. Hello, everyone. This is very, very important. I'm feeling very, very lonely right now. I got a live stream up on YouTube right now reviewing and covering the 2026 Democratic primary in Minnesota against progressive Peggy Flanagan and establishment Angie Craig. Come and see the live coverage on my YouTube channel. It's called Wyatt Tomlin. And I'll show you real quick. Go to YouTube. Bam. YouTube's up. And the internet's going to make its problem. Okay. And then go to Wyatt Tomlin. Right here. Wyatt Tomlin. Right there. There it is. The live stream that I'm covering right now. I'm going to go over everything, every detail, and we're actually going to be kind of merging in the results of the Wisconsin primary elections. Please go follow me. Please go watch this. Engage with me. I really need some human interaction when it comes to this stuff. I can't just be talking to a wall. I'm wasting my breath. Please help me. Cool. Now I'm going to put that on. Okay. The reason why I'm continuing to talk is because people can just rewatch this live stream after it was published. And that's what they're going to do. But because nobody's going to watch this. Excuse me. I ate chili. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Join me on Senate primary election today in Minnesota. Come root for, and then I'm going to tag Peggy Flanagan with me. Come and root for Peggy Flanagan with me. Okay, post. Hopefully that'll help some people out. Oh shit! I should have put a I should have put a link. Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. And also, I can't tag Peggy because she has that feature not enabled. Peggy Flanagan. Okay, cool. With me. Then I'm gonna link the live stream so people can just literally just click the link effortlessly. Because why? I just don't understand it. My channel used to have such good, likes and views, and I was relevant. Now I'm not relevant. I'm only relevant on things like TikTok and stuff because people only watch me on TikTok now. But yeah, mostly because I only post on TikTok. But yeah. I'm prioritizing myself more than politics, but I figured why not do this? This is a good occasion to participate and indulge in this kind of activity. Watch me eat chili soup / dip. Okay. Oh, crap. I forgot. There we go. Go back to the governor. I'm just dreading the moment where she surpasses him. But in any normal election, in any normal cycle, David Crowley would win, hands down. But the only reason why Francesca Hong has a chance is because obviously there's been a movement in the Democratic primary party, which is good. I encourage that movement. I support a lot of Democratic socialists and progressives. I'm personally a progressive capitalist. I do not identify as a socialist, but I do support some socialists like Mayor Mamdani. I think he's doing a fantastic job for the city's well-being. I also support AOC, Bernie Sanders, but I don't support her. And I just don't. I do not support her. In any good conscience, I can't support her. I will support her in the general. So I can't say too much bad about her, because if she wins this primary, which she probably will. I mean, let's just be honest. She probably will win this primary. And when she does, and if she does, I'll support her in the general. But she's going to lose against Tom Tiffany. Tom Tiffany's the Trump-backed candidate. He's Trump's hand-picked candidate. He's nothing but a Trump MAGA stooge, and we do not need that in a state like Wisconsin. So it's not a surprise that he won the primary in his state. The only thing that Crowley has going for him is, one, the fact that Republicans and independents and unaffiliated voters can vote in this primary, as aforementioned. And two, he has Governor Tony Evers' endorsement. And I guess you can put a third factor in there, and it's the fact that Mandela Barnes has dropped out, and that kind of splitted the Crowley Mandela Barnes votes. So hopefully that'll break and support him. See, I don't even know why people vote for all these candidates right here. They know that they're not going to win. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, really, 9% of people actually voted for this candidate that's not even going to be close to winning. I mean, let's be real. That's another thing I so much disagree with and dissent with, which we're in America. We can do. It happened again. Sorry about that. Anyways, I was saying we live in America. We can dissent with each other. We can disagree with each other. And everybody has their right to do what they want. But I dissent, and I very, very much disapprove of people who vote third party. Why do you do that? It just throws your vote in the freaking trash. And if anything, it helps the Republican candidate, because people, this has been true, by the way. They tie this back to data and analytics on elections. And people who vote third party tend to be more aligned and associated with the Democratic Party than they are the Republican Party. Therefore, if they voted for Democrats, most of the time they'd win in close competitive races. I don't know about 2020, because obviously Trump got the majority of the vote in the state of Pennsylvania, which would have been the deal breaker for him if he would have lost that state. What is going on? Nobody's watching me. I'm just gonna freaking go on strike. If nobody's gonna watch me, I'm just not gonna talk. Some people would be relieved. Oh, I'm glad he's not talking. Oh my lord. 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna make another video because fuck it. Sorry my foul language. I did not mean to say that. I very much apologize, especially for all the children that are watching this video. By all, I mean none of them, because there's nobody watching this video for some reason. Because I'm irrelevant. Because I'm unrelevant, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I'm going to make another video. Okay. Let's see. Hello, everyone, my fellow Democrats and my fellow friends on Threads. I encourage you to join me. I am live on my YouTube channel, Wyatt Tomlin. We're going to be going over and reviewing the live coverage and results of the 2026 U.S. Democratic Senate primary. That's very, very crucial. It's very key, and it's very competitive in the state of Minnesota. We're also going to be looking at the race for governor in Wisconsin. A very crucial primaries. This is the last day of major primaries and major primary elections in the country until November. Please join me. There's literally nobody watching my video right now. So if you could help me out, please come and watch this video. Interact with me. Comment with me. If you want, I'll even let you join the live and have a conversation with me. And maybe I need to put a tag. And when I put this on Threads, there's this option where you can tag a community or topic. And I'm going to tag Democrats or something like that, then it'll get a lot of people. And Wisconsin. And I'm asking you to join my live stream to watch the results with me. Cool. And then I'm going to put the little heart and voting emoji, the blue heart for Democrats, and then the voting emoji. Wisconsin. I'm going to tag Wisconsin. Should I? Ugh. My freaking burp. I had a burp / I don't know what it was. Try to gasp for air and I couldn't. Okay. That's a good video. I'm going to post that just for it to get -5 views. Like, literally, we're talking -5 views. It's not even going to get. Yeah. Well, yes. So, yeah, this is a fail. This was a flop. I'm kind of regretting starting this live, actually, because, once again, nobody's taking the time of their day to watch me. I don't appreciate it, guys. No, I'm just fucking with you. But I really don't. It's kind of sad. I say that all the time. It's not good. It's a little pessimistic, but okay. Ugh. Hold on. I got a big thing of mucus. Ugh. Just had to spit out a big slime ball, and it disconnected again, didn't it? Yep, it did. Nope, it didn't. Okay, cool. All right, so this is not surprising. Democratic areas are supporting Hong because, once again, Republicans are going to show up in droves to vote for Crowley. And I'll give them that. That's the only time I actually agree with the Republicans, is them voting for Crowley over this disaster. I mean, she seems like a nice person, but, like, she never used to be a nice person. And those scandals will simply just linger on until the general election. And Tom Tiffany, you might as well just call him governor. You might as well not even have election. You might as well just call him the governor, the righteous governor, if she wins the primary, because she's going to lose. It's just, I am betting right now that if Democrats nominate Francesca Hong over David Crowley, they will lose the general election in November to MAGA extremist Tom Tiffany. And as problematic as that would be for a state, let alone for the country, in what is supposed to be a blue wave year, that would be bad news. If Republicans win this seat, that'll be the first time since 2002 that the party of the incumbent president flipped a statewide seat for governor or senate to their party. Tom Tiffany would flip the governor's mansion from Democrat to Republican in what is suspected to be a blue wave year. And we cannot let that happen. That's just putting a nail in the coffin for our chances to win. We got to get our heads out of our arse here, guys. We got to strategize. We got to win the working class vote. We got to win them because they are what make this country so prominent and so distinctive from other countries. It's just, okay. Luckily, these third-party candidates' votes are diminishing. Luckily, this woman was at 9%. Luckily, it's going down. It's descending to about 7.5%. And those votes are going to the top two candidates, which, I mean, still. Okay, let's look at the remaining vote left in the Democratic primary. Okay. And it doesn't have that option for us, does it? That's kind of sad. Because usually they have an option where you can see where the remaining votes are. So there's a lot more votes in Dane County, unfortunately. Okay. He actually might win Milwaukee County because he was a Milwaukee executive there. That's where his elected position was there, county something. So yeah, and obviously this freaking snake wins. She's such a fake person. Anyways, I'm glad this is good news that she actually is breaking, you know, breaking barriers and not putting a Democrat. She's actually putting a former Republican. I really like Katie Hobbs. She's doing a great job in the state of Arizona. But yeah, that's not related to this, but it's just a notable news headline that I saw like right before making this that she's actually solidifying her choice and her contemplation to pick the former Republican, the governor of Mesa, Arizona, I believe, John Gills, I think is his name. He actually came out and endorsed Kamala Harris, which is so ironic because their initials are KH, Kamala Harris and Katie Hobbs. So, oh god, it's getting close. Okay, let's go back to the what counts the most. Let's go back. Okay. Why can't I talk today? Flanagan is leading by a pretty considerable margin. That's good. Obviously, as to be expected, she's winning in all the more urbanized counties. And let me show you my prediction. If I can pull it up here, I want to show you my prediction of the results, the outcome. I'll probably be wrong because that's just how it is. I'll be wrong. Honestly, Peggy Flanagan's probably going to win a lot more counties than I thought she would. But based off of the results in Michigan, I was under the impression that Angie Craig would actually win this election. Especially given the fact that she's leading by 2 points in the most recent poll. So yeah, politics does that thing where they kind of mislead you. The polls don't always add up, and yeah, that's just the thing with politics. It just doesn't add up. And there's still nobody watching me. What the fuck? Like, actually, what the fuck? Oh my lord, this is bad. This is crap. This is a bunch of crap. Why? Why can't people just wake up? Oh my lord. Why? Why aren't people freaking watching me? Oh. I love how Threads does it too. They fucking censor your content. Like, oh, I'm promoting my YouTube channel. Big bad thing to do. Oh no. Oh, why do they do that? Can a man just promote his own work? Bro, it's like how everyone is getting lonely over here. I am live on YouTube. Why aren't people watching it? I don't like it. Maybe I'll just go live on TikTok. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll go. That's a good way to get views. I'll go live on TikTok. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm live on TikTok and YouTube now. So this is my strategy. I'm going to see how many people I can rake into this live stream. And then I'm going to tell them to go watch my live stream on YouTube. And then I'm going to get rid of this one. Let's start seeing if people get on here. So, yeah. Okay. We're seeing how many... Wait. Okay. I don't know what's wrong, but I cannot... The screen just froze. Great. Oh, no. What the fuck is going on? This is not working. Actually, I might just go live on Instagram because this is just going to mess me up. Okay, we're doing that. This is... No, I don't want to do a freaking thing about lives. What is going on, dude? Like, seriously. Meta needs to get their crap sorted out because it's just not working. We're going to try that. We're going to try to do that again. We're going live. What? Private profile? I'm not a private. What the fuck are you talking? I'm not a private profile. I'm a public profile, aren't I? Well, hold up. I'm a public profile. What is going on, dude? It's just the stupidest shit that happens all the time. I'm a personal public. You. Oh no. This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm not a professional account, so I can't go live. That's a bunch of dog shit. It's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're going to try this again. Will this work this time? Please work this time. It might be because my phone's dead. Almost dead. Okay, hold up. Let's see what the results are so far. Let's see what it's in. Okay, cool. Okay, if whoever's watching this video, please spread it to as many people as you can. Please. Okay. This might not be the right audience for this, but okay, we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so this, if you don't like politics, you might not like this stream. Just to give you a big advisory at the front. I'm trying to respect everybody's, kind of interests and stuff. So this is going to be about basically just the Senate primary that's happening right now in the state of Minnesota. So I know it's kind of odd, right? I'm a political junkie, so I like this kind of stuff. So if you're watching this video and you know anybody who likes that kind of stuff, you know where to go. So, that's all I'm saying. Okay, and somebody just left. They're like, fuck no. Okay. Why is it so hard to get lives? Like, why is it so hard to get stuff? Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Why is it so hard to get freaking views when you want it the most? Like, seriously, you want it the most, you crave it the most, and then TikTok just doesn't give you views. It's just a thing that they do that pisses you off. I've been live before on this account, okay? I've been live, and it's gotten like 40 views within a minute. Now there's only one person watching. I don't even know who that is. We're going to check. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Cool. Okay. So will this alert all my followers? Okay, microphone. Oh my gosh, now everybody's off. Oh, this is the worst. I don't care if you're watching or not. Fuck you. If you're not watching this video, then you're missing out, I guess. But we're going to go over the primaries anyways. Okay, Peggy's up. 10% of the votes in. 11%. Oh, we're going to win. But that I might be speaking prematurely though, because I'm premature too. Okay, we're gonna try this out. What is going on? Why is nobody watching me? Why is nobody watching me? I'm a good person. It's kind of sad, actually. It's very disheartening. It's cold. It's cold out here. Okay. Yay, we got a viewer. Awesome. Okay, wait, hold up. We got 2 viewers. Maybe. Yeah, it says we got 1, but we got 2. Okay. So, everyone who's watching now, I'm going to be going over the primary election results in the state of Minnesota and get this, and Wisconsin. So we're looking at the Senate primaries in Minnesota, and we're looking at the governor primaries in Wisconsin. So I'm live on YouTube, but nobody's watching me. Like literally, nobody is watching me on YouTube because YouTube does this thing where they like to censor you for no reason. And if you like to make videos about politics or speak about political activism or just your political beliefs and stuff, and it doesn't really matter what side you're on, YouTube likes to censor that information. They like politics is a no-go for YouTube. They do not approve of it. They don't like to encourage it. They don't like to, prop it up and pull it up by its bootstraps. So whatever they like to say. Anyways, if you don't know, I am rooting for Peggy Flanagan. She's running in the Democratic primary for Minnesota Senate. I really like her a lot. She will stand up to Donald Trump. She fights for a whole bunch of good causes that I believe in, like humane immigrants' rights, actually not deporting people and, killing people and shooting people for no reason. I mean, not sending our troops to war that we don't need, that kind of stuff. But she's running against Angie Craig, who is another Democrat. But this Democrat, on the other hand, actually voted to fund Donald Trump's ICE. She voted with Donald Trump to enable him to unleash ICE onto our streets. And that's why I don't support her. That's why I'm supporting Peggy Flanagan. Not only because of Angie Craig's flaws, but because of Peggy Flanagan's credentials and how, so it's just a thing. If you don't know me, I'm a political geek. Okay, I'm back on. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, who is this? Little Dang Dickus? Am I saying that right? Thank you for watching. Okay, we're going over the primary results. I'm not trying to divert from the topic of this video. Okay, so here are the results so far. Here are the results so far. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I don't know how to work this. I'm not. And done. All right, we're back on YouTube. Yay, we got one person. I'm watching Yay Pookie. Don't know who that is. Oh, we got hold up. Yay. We got more views, more likes, more engagements. Okay. So please go and watch my stream. I'm also streaming on YouTube right now. It's called Wyatt Tomlin. My YouTube channel is Wyatt Tomlin. Go to Wyatt Tomlin. You will literally see this flashy video right here. Click this video because I might end this on TikTok, but you can stay on TikTok too. You can go to either one. But yeah, let's go to the results so far. Constant. Okay, Peggy Flanagan. She is up by about 6%. She's 52% in the lead to 44% for Angie Craig. Okay, cool. We got 3 people now. Yes, keep it going. My predictions are going to be wrong. So specifically, my predictions about what? Like the prediction I made about the Senate election, because I'm pretty sure that's the only one that I actually made. So yeah, if you could clarify, I'm willing to have some discourse and conversation about what my specific prediction was that was wrong. The Senate ways, yes. So yeah, I probably will be wrong. And the only reason why I predicted, which by the way, I support Peggy Flanagan, in case you didn't catch that. I'm big on Peggy. I can't even say her name half the time because I'm speaking so fast my mind goes 100 miles an hour. Peggy Flanagan, I support her 100%. But I didn't think she'd win because of the results in Michigan. And because Michigan, like Minnesota, allows Republicans and independents and unaffiliated voters to vote in the Democratic primary also. And that really helped Haley Stevens out. She was like 2 points within getting the primary. And the reason why I had Angie Craig winning in my prediction is because, number one, I think the same thing's going to happen, which it's turning out to be somewhat true, where Republicans are showing up and voting for Angie Craig in the primary. Also, with moderate Democrats are voting for her. And another thing is the results in Michigan, how that played out. And this is the actual other point that I wanted to make. The fact that the last poll showed Angie Craig up by 2 points, which is not good news. It's not good news. But yeah. And we only got one person watching again. Yay! Okay, it's the same person. Colts. Okay, Minnesota is much more left-leaning than Michigan. That's why I'm confident. I hope you're right. I really, really do. And I see that understanding in that talking point. But like I said, the reason why I had Angie Craig up is because she was ahead in the most recent polls. And as we all know, progressive vote was misinterpreted and was overinflated in Michigan. Because as you know, Abdul El-Sayed was winning in the polls by 16% up until Election Day. And nobody's watching now. Bruh. Nobody's watching. Can I invite people? Please? I'm going to invite all the people that I know are politically oriented. I'm not going to invite, people that disagree with me on politics, number one. And I'm not going to invite people that don't like politics, because why would I invite them to a stream about politics if they don't like it? And if they don't care about it? Because a lot of people don't give a shit. I mean, I care. I love politics a lot. But I know a lot of my friends, they just do not care about politics. They don't care who's president. They could care less of who represents them and who's representing their voice, whether it be for Senate or governor or House. And who knows? I've gotten people saying that I should run for office someday. I've never even considered running for president. That's too much of a task. I'd be criticized every day. That'd be horrible. I wouldn't want to run for president. But I have considered running for U.S. Congress or a House district or a state Senate district or a state House district. I've considered that. So yeah, that's a possibility. But we'll just see. We'll just see how it is. My commitment is I will run for office and I will change my major from psychology to political science if Dr. Amy Acton wins Ohio's governor's election this November. I will have hope in politics again. I will have hope revived and renewed particularly, especially in Ohio politics, because Ohio politics are very divisive, are very partisan, are very one-party dominated, and that's just not okay. We need to change that. We need to reverse the state or the direction of where our state's headed. It's not headed in a very. It's headed in a very miserable, loathsome. Some would even say pitiable direction. And I really think that we need to change that and change our tune when approaching policies and different approaches on the economy and healthcare, on climate action, on just completely refusing all APAC money. Democrats need to disassociate with APAC, and they need to disassociate and they need to call out data centers, and we will win. We would win national. We would win universally if we did those two things. And I think that's a real big testament because the majority of Democrats are coming out against these atrocities, like APAC. The majority of Democrats don't support APAC in terms of actual registered voters. And the majority of Democrats in the House actually just voted on a resolution that was actually brought up by a Republican to completely throw away all our funding to Israel, which we need to do. Israel does not have the right to kill people, to maim people, to torture people. They have the right to defend themselves, and they have the right to exist as a sovereign state. But they don't have the right to kill innocent civilians. And nor does any country. This isn't just inexcusable for Israel. This is inexcusable for anyone to kill people. It's just common sense. I mean, really think about it. We were taught in grade school that killing was bad, that murder was bad, that war was bad. And yet we're sitting here we're bankrolling Israel's government. And that's not okay with me. And I don't think it's okay with the majority of voters. Okay, nobody's watching. Where's all the people at? Suggested. Why is it literally suggesting all the people that don't care about politics? It's literally suggesting that I invite all the people from my school to watch my live. I'm not doing that. No, I live in a conservative area. Like, it's not going to happen. We got a viewer, user 914, so on and so forth. I'm glad you're here with me. If you would like to comment or ask any questions, I'm open to anything. So yeah, I'll answer any questions. I'll engage in any way. So yeah, we're watching the Democratic primary results in the state of Minnesota. Okay, let's take a look at. Okay, let's look at Minnesota, Minneapolis. Okay, Hennepin. Oh wow. Well, it's only less than 1% of the votes in, so it's not too big. Okay, let's go back to Wisconsin. Okay, yeah, still nobody on my YouTube. Big surprise. Big whoop. Okay, 2 people are watching. Yay! Who's the other person? And come on. Yay! It shows only 1 person, but it says there's 2. Yay! I'm so glad. Okay, never mind. It's back to 1. Okay, Landon Brown. Yay! Okay, so we're watching. I am discussing and covering the Democratic Senate primaries, I should say. There's plural in Minnesota and the governor's primary in Wisconsin. And we're going to check back on Wisconsin right now. And by the way, for all the people that may be watching my stream on YouTube in the future, I'm doing this simultaneously. I'm doing this on TikTok. Brian, thank you. Welcome in, man. Okay. I feel like Dean Withers. Oh, welcome in. Do you support Trump? I mean, it's like, yeah, just discussing in pointless debates that, yeah. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Senate. Okay, cool. I haven't really been following the House races in Wisconsin. I'm just intrigued on the governor's race. And so far, Crowley's still in the lead. Let's go. Yes, let's go with 60% of the vote in. Crowley, oh my God, he's only 1% ahead. Look at this. Isn't it inverted for you guys, or can you see it? Yeah, of course, it's inverted. But yeah. Okay. Please share this live to anybody who's interested in politics. Please just do that for me. How do you flip camera? There we go. Frickin' finally. Cool. Okay, so this is the results so far. Can I title this live stream? Like, I feel like that'd be so much more helpful. Okay. Go live with guest. I don't want to do that. How do you title the live stream? Is there a title to the live stream? Yes, there is. Okay. Bruh. Like it's like a foreign asset. It just won't work. Pause live title. Live title. It's still titled Mario Kart Deluxe. What the fuck? Okay. Let's go to Minnesota. And Wisconsin. Dem primary. Minnesota Dem primary. Coverage. Cover edge. Cool. That's what we're going to name it. Cool. All right, folks. And nobody's watching again. Great! David Crowley. Yes, he's still leading. Let's go. But unfortunately, the counties he's ahead and have like not even 10% of the vote in. Yeah. Oh, freaking Dane County has most of the vote in. Yes, dude. I hope that freaking Crowley wins. I really, really do. I just hope he wins. And I get it. He's an establishment politician. I want him to win, though. Because she will not win a general election. For those that are tuning in, Francesca Hong will not win a general election, and we will basically just secede that to the Republicans. So we need David Crowley. He's a good worker too. He's a good fighter for values that we believe in. He'd be a good governor and a good politician on the statewide level. I don't know about the federal level. If it was federal, if it was federal, I'd want somebody a little more progressive, but this is suitable how it is. But I'm a progressive. I'm not whatever Francesca Hong is. I don't even consider Francesca Hong a progressive. She just kind of, I don't know, just kind of exploited the progressive surge and the embracing of progressives recently and just kind of toned in with them all of a sudden. But yeah, she's really an establishment politician in my view. But okay, we got Winnie Gata in. Okay, thank you for coming in. And we got Mal, I can't even read that because it's in cursive, but I'm sure you're a good person and whatnot. Mal Villeos, something. Yeah, thank you for watching, whoever you are. And are you into politics? Can you comment back to see? I just want to know, are you into politics? Yes, no, maybe. Oh, she's gone. Never mind. Everybody who comes, they just leave. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. Okay, we got one person. Yes, Deli. Oh, yes. Thanks for coming. Yes. It looks like a bot. Are you a real person? Deli Kentu, whatever, with the heart at the end. No, she wasn't. She was a fake person because she left. It looked like a fake account. It literally looked like a TikTok generated account. Okay. Good news for Crowley and good news for Peggy. So I might go 2 for 2 tonight. Hold up. Yes, we're still elite. We're still a point ahead. Yes. This will be a big upset if he wins. I will be so freaking happy. I will be happy. Things will be going my way if this happens. And also in the case of Wisconsin and Minnesota, their way too. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm nervous about, though. I'm nervous about the Minnesota situation. Hold on. Can I invite people that I want? Please, let me invite people. I want to invite whoever I want, whoever I desire. Okay. Go to share. Okay, I'm just going to invite all the people that are interested in politics, which doesn't seem like a lot of people. I'm going to send him. Please join, please. Okay. I'm not going to talk until we get more people. Let's see if anybody's viewing on my YouTube channel. Nope. Big surprise. Okay. Yeah, I've just been talking to myself and wasting so much energy and so much. It's just been so debilitating to not get anybody to even comment or just anything. Like even watch, for God's sakes. Okay. Let's see how this goes. See, all these people that I'm friends with are not political. They're not very political. North Omaha lady. We're just going to send it to all these people. Screw it. I may not know who they are, but we're going to send it to them nevertheless. Send separately. Cool. Okay. Invite. Nah, I'd like to invite people. Co-host with creators. Not sure how that works. Okay, can I invite NV Democrat? I like him a lot. Or her. I think it's a girl, actually. NV Democrat. Fuck. Okay, their settings might not be there. Okay. Let's just send to everybody that is willing to. Okay. Yay. Okay, there's a lot of fucking people here. Cool. We're just gonna send to all those people and see how it goes. My hair is something else. Yay! Somebody joined. Nah, are they gone? Are they here? Are you here, Tom Tamikato? Are you here? Are you here? Please tell me you're still here. Has some Argentina flag. No, that's not an Argentina flag. Has some kind of flag in his bio, and I embrace that 100%. Yeah, I love diversity. That's one of my biggest things. Oh, yes, we have somebody. Yay! Who is this? Who's watching? Who's watching this video? Please. Okay, anyways, this is the primary results so far. Flanagan is up in the polls. Obviously, they called Klobuchar governor. It's not surprising. She is literally just going to annihilate all the other contenders that are running against her. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can go back. Okay, all right. So, Senate. Okay, she's still up. She's still up by 7%. She's still up by 7%. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's still up by 7%. Let's go back. Let's go to Wisconsin now. And he is still up. Oh my gosh, he's up by 0.6%. Yeah. 0.6%. That's, or no, 0.7%. Sorry. She's going to win. I don't know. Unfortunately, she's going to win. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, if she's the general nominee in November, I would vote for her. Obviously, I can't vote for her anyway, because I'm in Ohio. This is in Wisconsin, and then the other one's in Minnesota. But yeah, I wish it would show you like interactive results. Hold up. Why does it not matter? You say, well, you see, there's this thing called the Senate, and just because I don't live in that state doesn't mean it doesn't affect me. Because if you don't know how that works, each state has 2 senators that are designated to each and every state. Minnesota has 2 senators. So who becomes senator in Minnesota will directly affect me and my decisions and everything that goes on in my personal life. So to answer your question directly, it does have a lot to do with me because senators vote on things that directly affect you as a person. And with someone I like in the Senate, even if it's across the country, I still very much support them because I want people who are good to be in the Senate and actually support and stand for values that I stand in, like helping the middle class, reviving the economy, giving middle class people a tax cut instead of the rich, because the rich don't need to get more rich. I feel like everybody else is suffering. So yeah, it does affect me. It does affect me. Now, I guess you can make your case for the argument regarding Wisconsin. Okay, that one doesn't affect me at all because it's a governor's election and it only affects the people in Wisconsin. But I'm still rooting for who I want. I mean, I've known some people in Wisconsin. I know that they'll be directly affected by the leadership in Wisconsin and the soon-to-be leadership in Wisconsin. And I want our party to look good. You know, you might not know this, but I'm a Democrat. I'm a big Democrat. And I want our party to be successful. And I want our party to not embarrass ourselves. So I want our party to make the right decisions and vote for the right people that will uphold those right decisions. So yeah, to answer your question, thank you for the question. I do appreciate that. But that's my answer. That's my answer because it does matter. It does affect everyone. Okay. So with that out of the way, shared the live. Yes, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, whoever you are. I don't even know who you are. Aiden, thank you for sharing the live. I don't even know who the hell that is. But thanks. Okay. So yeah. We got two people. We got two people here. Okay. So who should I invite? Can I invite people? No. There isn't. Okay, 0.6%. Where 0.6% right here. Her lead. Oh yeah, her lead went down. It's back to 0.7%. But yeah. So yeah. That's how it's going so far. Let's see what else is going. Let's see what else. Okay, let's see. Okay, now it's not working. Like in the moments that you want and you need the ability to be connected to the internet, it just doesn't work half the time. But yeah. Let's see if I can get back to it. No, it's not letting me click now. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's just the same thing over and over and over again. Flanagan holds a 5%, 6%, 7% lead. No, almost a 7% lead, a 6.6% lead. I'm not good at math, but I'm good at quick math sometimes. Yeah, she holds a 6.6% lead in Minnesota so far. And literally everyone who's watching probably could care less about politics. So yeah, it's just a matter of perspective taking, but yeah. So yeah, I'm glad I titled this video. So anybody who's coming, yeah, they could possibly see that. So yeah. We're going to be here for a while, okay? We're going to be here for a while. There's only 15% of the vote in Minnesota. We'll go to Wisconsin. And there is... No. Okay, so anyways, 15% of the vote is in and counted in Wisconsin. And then, in Minnesota. And then we'll head over to Wisconsin. 66% of the vote is in Wisconsin. That's good. Okay. So you live in Ohio? Yes, I do. Once again, another person asked me this. People that don't, they're not engaged in politics, and that's okay. If you don't like politics, you don't have to like politics. You don't have to be interested in politics. But I am, number one. And I explained this before. It does affect me, even though it's in Minnesota, because in Minnesota, they elect 2 senators that represent all of us, okay? It can only be determined by the people in Minnesota to vote for those 2 senators. But when those two senators get sworn into office, they vote on things that affect every single one of us. That's why I'm so engaged and so fascinated with this race. Okay, so now with Wisconsin, it doesn't really. It's not as It's really not as. I'm trying to think. What is the word that I'm trying to use? It's not as imperative to me as a person because Wisconsin is holding a governor's election, in this case, a Democratic primary for the governor's election, and it's a statewide thing. So governors can't really unanimously make decisions based off the people's life. So I love. Okay, so who are they? Are they just having like a conversation? Oh, okay, cool. So I feel like nobody in this live actually is following like what I'm putting down. Like nobody. I feel like this is just. Yeah, people aren't in the same. Yeah, I don't understand. But yeah, hopefully people who understand or engaged with politics will get into this live. But like TikTok is censoring my content. Like that's all there is to it. They're censoring. I don't know if they're censoring. I mean that's a harsh term, right? But I'm live on YouTube too. So yeah, I'm live on YouTube too. I don't even know who this person is. Probably a low life. Yeah, and he has a Christian thing. Okay, good. You're a Christian, but you're bashing me for my political opinions. That's a good Christian you are. Yeah. You know what? Just make a fool of yourself. You know, I don't care what you have to say about me. I don't, sissy boy. Really? That's wow. I'm older than you. Like probably. I don't even know who this is. But I'm probably older than you. I don't know. It's because it's a lot of the teenage kids that think they're so masculine and that they're so dominant over people where they think stuff like this, calling me a sissy boy, upsets me. Like I don't give a fuck what you call me. Like it actually enlightens me that people do that. You know, it's just I cannot believe that. Hunter, I know him. He's a good guy. I like Hunter Stiltner. I like Hunter. You're the brother of Connor, my old friend, Connor Stiltner. Yeah, I like him. I don't know who this other guy is. But he's a loser. I know that. But I like Hunter. So thank you for watching, Hunter. Yeah, you can get a shout out. Shout out to Hunter Stiltner, 02. So yeah, for the other 3 people who are actually watching this live, there's your shout out. Now, the shout out would mean a lot more if there was actually more people watching. If everyone would share this video to, like, I don't know. You guys probably don't have anybody who likes politics, but, you know, this live is for people who like politics, okay? And if you don't like politics and you're still observing, then that's okay. But yeah, that's just kind of the objective here. If you're following what I'm putting down. That's the word. That's the term. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going. Okay. 0.4% is all that is in between from Crowley and Hong. Okay. 0.4% in between. That's a tight margin. That's very tight. So, yeah, it's yeah, she's probably gonna win. Francesca Hong. I hope she doesn't, but she's gonna win. She's probably gonna win. That's okay, I guess. She's not. I mean, she's not a bad. I don't disagree with her on a lot of things, on the most things. I just think that she has too many scandals surrounding her, and that'll tank her campaign. And she'll probably lose the general election, just to be honest. But, you know, if she does be fortunate enough to win this primary, which the odds say that she's probably going to win the primary, I'm hoping that she defeats. I'm hoping that she defeats the Republican in the race. Because, and it's not just because he's a Republican. It's just because he's voted to fund this war in Iran. He's voted to fund ICE, deporting people with our taxpayer dollars, by the way. And I'm an adult now, so I pay taxes. So That's a big thing. That's so joyous about being an adult, right? You can't wait to pay taxes, and like throughout your entire life, you're like reminiscing about, oh, I can't wait till when I'm an adult, and like when I have the, and I will say you can vote. I can vote now because I'm old. I'm not old. I'm of age to vote. So that's one of the good things that come with being 18. And I guess you can smoke, but I don't want to smoke because I don't like doing that to my body. I think that's kind of stupid to do that personally, but I'm not judging people who do. I'm just saying personally. Yeah. So some people might think that is a perfect an opportunity that's given to them when they get of age of 18. So it's cold in here. It is freaking chilling in my room right now. It is chilling. Wait, hold up, hold up. Total views. I got 79 people that watch this video at different times. Opinion on Mom Donnie Stan. I don't know what Mom Donnie Stan is. I'm referring it has something to do with Mayor Mamdani of New York, which I really like. I approve of. I think he's doing a good job. He's fulfilled his promises of trying to lower rent, taking the landlords, or excuse me, the tenants that are ripping off their landlords accountable. He's installing air conditioning systems in Subway, trying to make Subway expedite the Subway process. And if you live in a big city, you know what it's like to have bad Subway systems. And he's doing a big intervention with that. I'm chilly. I'm going to turn this AC off. I can't even. Ooh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I haven't been this cold in a long time. I'm freaking cold. And we're going to turn that off. Whew, it's cold. It's hot outside, but man, it's freaking cold in this room. Man, I'm chilly. Okay, we turn that off. So cool. Ah, there's only 2 people watching. There's only 2 people watching. Great. There's only 2 people watching. It sucks. Join through the invite. What does that mean? Somebody shared. Okay. Just to be an asshole in the end anyway. Isn't that funny? It's just, I love people like that. Like, they think that they can get you. They think that they can hit a nerve inside you and make you so mad and give them the reaction that you want. But I don't care. Like, it's just, I don't care. Like, people can. Aiden, I don't think I know you, actually. You know me. Huh. Who knows? I might know him. I don't even know. I don't care either way. But anyway, we're just gonna bypass that, right? Okay, hold up. Let me put my freaking let me put my charger. Oh shit. This is not looking good. Hold on. It's not looking good for Crowley in this case. Let's go to the Senate and primaries in Minnesota. It's looking good for Flanagan. She's probably gonna win, honestly. Jose. Is that how you say it? Jose? Hell yeah. What's up? Okay. Okay, I don't care. Anyway. So yeah, I'm not not complaining about that. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll give him a shout out. Hunter says he's okay. I'll give him a shout out. Yeah, I'll give him a shout out. So shout out to Braylon Wells. I think that's how you say the name, right? Is that a girl or a guy? Because Braylon sounds kind of like a girl's name, but I don't know. Okay, who do we got now? Okay, Eddie Pina. Yes, okay. Anyone who's joining, thank you for joining. Okay, thank you for joining. All right. Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully you can. Okay. All right. So my YouTube thing's not doing too good. People aren't joining like I wanted them to. So it's been about an hour and 30 minutes since the polls closed in Minnesota, and yet there's only 28% of the vote in. I get it. It's a big state, but Wisconsin could get their shit done in 30 minutes. I mean, hell, their vote's almost all the way in. All right, let's look at the Republican primary. I'm not a Republican, but we'll still look at the primary because I'm interested. Okay, so here's the primary results. Mike Lindell's actually trailing. Holy crap. He's trailing by about 14%. Now, keep in mind, this is the guy that Trump endorsed right here. No, excuse me. This is the guy that Trump endorsed, which shows how much Trump endorsements mean anymore because people don't like Trump. Trump's a piece of shit that's raising our costs and sending our troops to war. People don't like that. And so there's a handful of people who do, but they all live in the rural areas they live in rural areas, most of them. So yeah, hold on. Who's this? Dude didn't care that no way, you sent me something? No. Did you actually send me something just now? Because I did not see it. I don't even know how this works. Holy shit, you did. Thank you very much, whoever did that. I'm going to give you another shout out. Freaking Braylon. Dude, that's awesome. I don't even know what a rose is, but I'm happy. If you actually did it. I'm pretty sure you did. Heck yeah, we got an actual somebody who's actually into politics just joined. Hell yes. Yes, I am. Right now. We got it up on the board here. Peggy Flanagan is ahead, and I'm glad about that. So what are your thoughts? Okay, oh shit, we got a lot of comments here. Braylon into politics. Good, that's good. Regardless of what side you're on, I think it's good to engage in politics. I absolutely believe that. I think it's good to vote. I think it's good to get out the vote for whoever you want, whoever you think would make a positive impact on your life. So yeah, that's what I think is what's great about this country. People have fought for our right to vote and our right to instill people that we believe represent our values. Okay, so let's see. Oh, heck no. I know that dude, Braylon. He ain't into politics. Yeah, might not be. I think he is one. He believes in that. What? I don't know if he does or not, but I know this. Okay, Hong is catching up. Yeah, she is. What are your thoughts on Hong? Julian, yeah. What are your thoughts on Hong? Because I didn't support her because I feel like she's going to lose the general election. And also she's got a lot of scandals that will tank her candidacy and all that. But so who do you personally support? Who do you personally support? I'm curious. I like her policies, but her statements are bad. Yes, that's true. Although I do kind of have a niche disagreement with that. I feel like Abdul is a little bit more electable than she is. Number one, it's sad, but because she's a woman, she's not going to do better. And also, Abdul isn't scandal plagued. Abdul doesn't have anything to hide from. He's squeaky clean. He has a record that's really good. Everything that he's done has been really good. In terms of his advocacy, he's had a consistent message, and it's where he doesn't prioritize corporate greed. And I guess you can say the same thing about Francesca. Let me see. Let's go back to let's go back to Wisconsin. She probably took the lead, didn't she? Holy fuck! Yes, we're still in the lead. We've actually increased our lead. Did you see that? Can you say happy birthday? I'm not falling for that one, buddy. No, that was a nice try. That was smart. That was a smart thing there. But I am not falling for that because it sounds inappropriate, and I'm not going to do it. I've heard that one before. That's funny. I actually think that's fucking hilarious as shit. But no, I will not say happy birthday to that person. No, I will not. Because no. That was a good try though. But you got to do that on somebody who hasn't seen, who's not a Gen Zer. I'm a Gen Zer. I know what that means. I'm not an old person, okay? So, if you want to pull that on an old person, they would probably do it. But I'm just saying. I mean, it's not going to work for me. I know. Yeah, we get it. Okay, cool. All right. So, can you get a shout out? Let's see who you are first. Does anybody have any background on Stephen Smith? Does anybody who? Okay. Did you see Angie Craig is doing horrible? I know. I did see that, and I'm glad. Angie Craig is literally just a Republican light. She should have just ran as a Republican. Of course, she votes with Democrats more than she does Republicans, but she's kind of tainting our party's image. Okay, please, Wyatt. Who said that? Who said that? Oh, that's a scam. No, I'm not buying that. Okay, hold up. Settings. Let me see. Long time to see my guy. Remember when we played hide and seek? What the fuck? No, I don't remember that. But, okay. Okay, he goes to our school. Cool. He goes to my former school. Okay. Who are you talking to? Who are you referring to? Who are you talking to? Who are we talking to? I feel like half of these people are just people from my school, but that's okay. You know? Yeah. You might not like everything I have to say. Split and Shine. Is Hayden? Oh, yeah, I know him. Hey, what's up? Yeah, this kid's okay. Hayden's he's okay. He's a good kid. I don't know about the other people. I like Hunter, though. And I don't know the other people, but yeah. Yeah, I like Hayden. We were in a play together. That was fun. But yeah. I remember that. We were in a play together. Yeah, your dad was my coach for basketball for a while. He was a good coach too. Aggressive coach, but he was a good coach. Let's see. We love you, Wyatt. Thank you so much, Hunter. I appreciate that. You gotta have some love in the room, right? You gotta have some harmonization here, okay? So I love that. I agree with that. Are you going to college for track? For track? No, I'm going to college for psychology. So, Peggy Flanagan, a county, and Angie Craig. Oh, 16 votes. Peggy Flanagan. Hold up. Peggy Flanagan won a county in Angie's seats just now. Okay, did she actually? We don't know if she won it, but she's in the lead. So we'll check that out. We'll check it out, friends. Ooh, holy shit! She's up by 8 points. People do not like establishment. People are against establishment. That's why we're doing so good in Minnesota, and I'm so happy. I might listen here. I might go 2 for 2 tonight. I might have Peggy Flanagan, who I'm hoping wins this election in Minnesota, win, and I might have David Crowley, who's not as progressive, but he might win in Wisconsin. So, 5-star recruit to Ohio State Buckeyes. Is that where you're going for? Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. I heard one of our other friends, I'll just say his name, KJ. You know who he is. The real freakishly tall guy. Yeah, he went to, he got a big football opportunity. He's actually in Michigan going to college for football, and he'll probably be successful. He's got the body. Francesca Hong wins. Did she actually win? No, she didn't. I look away for 5 seconds and she wins. Wait. No, she. Hold up. No, she's not even in the lead. Are you suspecting she's gonna win? Oh, okay. Okay, I was starting to flip the frick out. I was like, no. But okay. Okay, you got me there. You got me. Okay, I'm going to the NFL. I can't tell if this guy's being serious or not. No, he's probably not. National League football? No, hell no. Okay, I got a football offer to Michigan. That's good. You should go for it. If you got an offer, even if it's out of state, just go for it. I mean, you can literally just unleash your career by that way, and so many en route connections that can happen there. You can meet somebody, a college professor, and he can make you famous. I mean, literally, just that's what I would do. Yeah, I know. It's very tight. Moving to Oregon. Stephen Smith. You're moving to Oregon. Dang. Are you being serious? I got an offer from OnlyFans. And I need to know this why. Okay. What is the point of your existence? The point of my existence, or the point of humans' existence in general? Because I feel like that's a vague term, or just a vague question. But I will answer the question. Just in what context is it delivered? Should you drop a follow? Are you referring to dropping a follow to me? Because if you want to, you can, but I'm not forcing you to.